Now,
so they was coming.
Nah, they was coming. They was for sure coming. And I was able to have the money together and the resources. Well, we had a lawyer on case. And this, that, and the third. So my turning myself in helped me a lot.
Right.
But I never turned myself in for me. My life was over. I thought at that time. But I had this child. And Honduras ain't the best place for a child. I wanted the child to be an American citizen. I wanted her to have the opportunity to reap the benefits of America, because it's a very impoverished country. And lack of resource, lack of education, etc. So once I got the knowledge that, okay, you got a couple weeks before Interpol get you, and now you can fight this head on without the mandatory 10. So I turned myself in, and it blessed my case because I was still on a parole, right? I was on work release, right? Let's get to that. I escaped from work release. Fuck it. Edit that how you want to edit it, right? So I was in Stateville. We're gonna bag up. You're gonna have to edit it. You know what I'm saying? Or you think I should leave this out?
I got to have you do it. I got it.
I know you're gonna post all type of shit.
No, I got it.
But so to understand the details of the escape, or for you to understand and you do what you do with it, right? My second case, I already served 4 years. I came home. I was out 5 months. I caught another case. Went in, did 2 more years. In the midst of that 2 years, dealing with my family prayers and E5 and Orisha, I was able to pull some miracles, and I got work release. I escaped from work release. But when you're in work release, it still lists you as your primary joint. That's why I say Stateville on the internet. Because there's no such thing as real work release. You still get released from your joint that you was in, which I was in Stateville. I caught a blessing, got work release. I was able to go work and come back into a facility, right? I escaped from that facility. I escaped from that facility on a work pass. So it's not a real escape. It's an AWOL. I fucked the system over. I got a year maximum penitentiary. Pontiac, 24/7, no sunlight, no yard, shower come to your cell, no commissary, no TV, no none of that. A straight year of maximum penitentiary, super max disciplinary penitentiary behind that, because I was able to have the right representation to prove the difference between an escape and an AWOL. Y'all gave me permission to leave this facility. I ain't returned. That's not an escape. It's an AWOL. So that's how I'm looking at you today without 10 years behind me.
Loophole there.
Loophole there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do want to ask you something about these jail stints. You was locked up with some, what we call out here, drill legends. I heard you was locked up with a guy they call by the name of King Lil J. Now, you know, King Lil J is known as a legend in the drill culture. I had an opportunity to speak with him. Seemed like a pretty dope guy, but you gotta remember, I'm a drill historian now. So, you know, I got to be honest with the fans and transparent with the fans. I make money from this. I get subscribers. People see me in the street, be like, what up, Truth? So I reward them by asking the questions people want to know with that person in front of that lens. It was rumors about Lil J inside of the jails. I heard a lot of rumors, okay? You know, rumors about him going in PC. Rumors about things about trannies and things like that. Not to be messy or nothing, because I think a lot of it is rumors and stuff. But I want to ask you, have you seen any of those things about King Lil J inside of there?
Being who I am, I can only speak on what I see and what I know. King Lil J, or, you know, if that's your name, King Lil J, right? He had a case out in Mark. I had a case out in Markham. We had the same court date. You was in PC. Why you was in PC? I can't speak upon that. You know, I can never speak on. I can't discredit what you did in the streets. I can't discredit who you are. I know who you are. Before jail, I knew a Lil J. You know, so what was done in and out of a cell, I wasn't in a cell with that man. I can never speak on that.
Right.
Was you in protective custody when I crossed paths with you? You was.
He kind of spoke on that though and said that, you know, it was like money on him.
Yeah, well, I could believe that.
Right.
I could believe that.
To make sure we say that for Jason.
Yeah, no, for sure. Man. Look, you know, I respect all.
Right.
And if I disrespect it, I'ma die behind. You know, this ain't to disrespect Lil J. You know what I'm saying? The question was asked.
Right.
Shorty, was you in PC? I saw you in PC. Why you was in PC? You high profile. I could believe it's money on your head and you ain't want to, you know, who want to fight every day? Who want to get stabbed every day? You know, I can understand both sides. I never checked in. You know, I never checked in. I stood 10 toes. Whatever came with it, came with it. But at the end of the day, I can't put myself in your shoes or Lil J's shoes and say I could bear what come with his. You know what I'm saying? I can only bear what was faced upon me, and I faced that. You know what I'm saying? So the gay rumors, I can't speak on none of that. I went in the cell with a nigga. I went on the deck with a nigga.
Right.
We went to court. That jumpsuit was different, and we know what that means. You know, you was isolated. Was you isolated because you high profile? Touche. I can't say you lying. Can't say it. You know. So at the end of the day, you know, shout out to Lil J. You know, he a big name in this drill culture and this Chicago culture. When it come to prison life, you know how this shit go. It's a whole nother life in prison. It's a whole nother understanding that come with them cells and them bars and being locked in with nothing but us. It's a whole nother understanding. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I can't speak on no gay rumors. I can speak on protective custody.
Right.
What I can speak on, I seen that with my own eyes. And I don't take nothing from you, shorty, if that's the path you chose because niggas was on you. Because I know how big your name was. You know.
But they do give everybody an opportunity.
Everybody. Everybody. So when you come in, you can check in. You go through process.
And how did that work? You just go in there and say, oh, I don't want to go in?
Basically, yes. When you go through processing in Cook County, you get screened, you get blood tests, you get all these questions, you get a free phone call now, because we get to that later. I got a few open on me. But you definitely get to request protective custody. Now, did he come right in and request that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know when we went to court, you was in PC. That's what I know. That don't make you less of a man or greater than a man. You know what I'm saying? Right. It just means I seen what I seen, and you know it's facts. You know what I'm saying? You could be running PC. I don't know, but it's PC, and that's as far as I can speak on that situation right there.
You seen Rico Reckless in there too, didn't you?
Absolutely. Rico Reckless was we was in Shawnee. Second floor. I want to say we was in building 2. He gonna resonate when he see this. Shorty ain't had no dreads then. I was a couple cells down. Shorty was getting busy. He was getting busy. One thing about he folks, you know what I'm saying? I grew up. I'm on the brother side of thing. We'll let them figure that out. But he definitely stood on business. I seen Shorty take a few shorties in the cell. boop, bop, boop, bop, 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 whatever. Win, lose, or draw, I can't speak on that. But came out that cell, and if the next one wanted to get busy, he went in there and got busy. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? I was on the deck to witness Shorty stand on business. When he came in there, I ain't know who he was. I was already locked up. I was locked up during the drill outburst.
Right, holding, right.
You know what I'm saying? When I went in 08,
right.
I think this shit took off 10, 12. I was on my way home. So these names, we hearing these names, Herb, who the fuck is this? I don't know who the fuck this is. You know, I didn't know who these guys was. And back then, we had tape players. We ain't had no Walkmans and Pt3s and emails. Niggas, I got homies right now emailing me from the joint right now. I be baffled. Nigga, you sending me an email? What the fuck? You know, this shit blows my mind because we ain't had these privileges. When I was, in the beginning of my bid, we ain't had these privileges. Rico Reckless. I remember one of my guys tell me, man, that's Rico Reckless. And I mean, if you watching this, you might not remember who I am or whatever it is. You feel me? But at the end of the day, Shawnee, building 2, 2nd floor. Couple sales down, shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All due respect, I seen you get busy. I seen you get busy on you was standing on folks' business. I can't speak on folks' business.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfucking he had a little song out. And I remember he came in and niggas like, oh, that's Shorty with the song.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I wanna say it was called Shorty Side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, like a lot of motherfuckers, we don't know. We locked up. We been locked up. While you did that, we was locked up. We don't know that. Right. We got 106 in Park. You ain't on 106 in Park.
Right.
We don't know who the fuck you is. You ain't know 106 in Park. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? So, but Shorty came in there and we was on the same deck. And Shorty wasn't in PC. And Shorty was in there taking niggas in the cell and they was getting busy. And and he ain't check out. Right. He ain't check off the deck. He ain't walk no deck. So you feel me? I tip my hat to that because I stayed 10 toes down in that shit too for real. So at the end of the day, I don't know you. But it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about. You know
I totally get it. But it be crazy in there though. You see it's crazy in there.
It's crazy.
And then the rappers come in there, it be pressure on the rappers in there though.
For sure.